everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Tammy. I own Walnut Creek Bath Boutique. Today I am going to be making some mechanics / gardener's scrub. I think I've made this, it's been 4 or 5 years ago since I've made one of these scrubs, and it's just time. I have a craft show this weekend that's actually a master gardener's show. So when I made this a number of years ago, I think I used orange and sage or something like that. It stunk, guys. I could not give that stuff away. It stunk so bad. And I think maybe that made me a little gun shy about trying it again. I want to do that. I want to have it. This is Tuesday. The show is Saturday. I don't have a lot of time. So I am going to be using the bath whip I made a week or two ago. I don't think I'm going to need all of that by any stretch for the event that I made the foaming bath whip for. So if you are interested in seeing how I made the bath whip and hearing me just chat over who knows what, because all I did was just kind of run my mouth in that video, check it out up there. And yeah, you can see how I made the whip. It's super easy. But yeah, I'm going to make this mechanic scrub, but I think I'm going to package it as a gardening scrub for this weekend. I'm only going to make like maybe 4 jars of it just to kind of see how it sells, because it didn't really sell the last time I made it. So I want to kind of get a feel for my customer base. It has changed significantly over the last 4 or 5 years. So I do want to try to bring some of these things back and just give it another go. So if you're interested in seeing how I make my gardener scrub / mechanic scrub, stay tuned. Okay, so I have my foaming bath whip in here, and I thought I would just show you the texture. It's actually quite soft, especially for as cold as my room stays in here. Usually all of my products are pretty firm and solid. This is actually lusciously soft. I love how nice that part of it is. So your foaming bath whips can have different consistencies. Some will be softer and some will be harder, and that will change the end product. So just something to be watchful for. I think this is a bit softer than what you would buy from a supplier. So I am going to get this on the back counter and start mixing it with my stand mixer for just a couple minutes, just to kind of maybe double that. And while I'm doing that, I'll go ahead and measure out my other ingredients. It didn't take as long as I thought to get to the double in volume, so I didn't get any of my stuff weighed out. That's okay. I'm going to put some avocado oil in here. That was safflower oil. I'm going to put some vitamin E in. And then Optifin is next. And in this round, I'm also going to add my orange essential oil. Ooh, that looks pretty. I'm going to get this blending, maybe not very fast. The problem with putting too much volume to it is it'll sink. I don't want it to like sink as it sits in my jars for days or weeks or even a month or two. So I'm being careful not to put too much air in this. That orange made it like a lemony chiffon color. It's beautiful. I'm not trying to like recreate that orange mechanic scrub. I don't know the name of it. I'm not really trying to recreate that or anything. I'm just kind of doing maybe a nod to it. So that's why I'm putting the orange essential oils in there. And I'm going to add a little bit of orange vibrance mica. And I'm going to get my exfoliants in there now. So I have my scale on the back counter, so I'm just going to weigh off what I'm using. So first things first is I'm going to use a combination of coarse pumice and fine pumice. So I'll be right back. Okay, so in here now I have 50% fine pumice, 50% coarse pumice, and then I put in some of my orange peel granules. And because this is meant for hands and not body, I'm hoping that the orange peel granules will be good for that, that it's not going to be too abrasive for your hands. So that's what's in here now. I'm going to go get it mixed up. We are whipped. I switched to the paddle attachment, and I think I'm good to go to get this in the jars. Went ahead and ran to the restroom and washed my hands with just a dollop of it, and it's nice. I like it. I like it a lot. It's not too abrasive, so it's going to be really nice. I think I'm pretty happy with it, especially because I just kind of threw this formula together real quick. It's kind of on the fly. I'm going to use my thing, my smaller spatula. So the last time I made a scrub, I did put this in the piping bag, and I piped it in the jars. Honestly, guys, I just don't know that I saved that much. I don't feel like that saved me that much time, or and I felt like I was wasting a little bit more than I would like. But really, I didn't feel like I was gaining anything by it. So I don't mind spooning it in here. Just like this. Although it does get a little messy. I'm kind of known of being messy. I think I'm going to have more than my 4 jars, though. I may have to go clean some more jars. I'm running out of my 8-ounce jars. I'm running out of lids. I have had lids from SK House on back order since September. Oh, crazy. And so I asked them, I kind of contacted them to see if I could just get like a store credit, because, you know, that order was on last year's taxes and last year's everything, and I don't necessarily want to mess with that because I've already submitted my taxes. So now I'm kind of like, now what do I do? I don't know. I don't really know how to fix that. I wish they would just give me a store credit. Sorry if you hear my driveway sensor. I'm really, really liking this. I'm going to have to come up with a really good label, like today. I don't have time to mess with it too much, to make these a little bit more, to make them stand out a bit. I like it when it's all gunky. I don't like it when it's like super, super smooth. I don't know why. I just like it gunky. I think it looks more homemade, I guess, or natural. Not from a machine. I don't know. I just like the way it looks. There's perfection in imperfect things. And a good friend keeps telling me it has to look ugly before it can look pretty. I'm trying to remember that. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to leave you for here because I have to go clean another bottle or a jar. And I'll bring you back tomorrow. Maybe we'll do a test. I'll show you the labels, all that good stuff. Guys, it's been about a week since I was down here making this gardener's or mechanics scrub. And can I just say, It's great. Now this is my little pot that I had filled. Oh, I almost forgot. It's been so long. I almost forgot what I did. I ended up loving this so much that I made another half batch, and I filled little sample pots. There was about a ½ ounce in each of these, and I got 35 in my half batch. I'm going to a Master Gardeners show tomorrow. Everyone that makes a purchase is going to get one of these, and then hopefully I can sell these. You know, I only made 35. I was going to put them in the bathroom in a little basket, but I felt that only 35 wasn't quite enough to actually promote free samples in the bathroom. I probably would need a couple hundred, and I didn't do that. But if this goes over well, I may in the future do something like that. So yeah, ½ ounce in each one. I could probably have gone down to about half this amount and doubled my number. And that's another thing to think about. If I do this again, I'll only do, like, I think this was 15 grams. I think I would probably do about 8 grams and call it good. But yeah, I made 35 of these for tomorrow's fair. And here's my label. You know, I like to show you my labels, guys. I don't know, it's not like I'm overly proud of them. I mean, it must feel like I'm overly proud of them. And maybe I am a little bit, just because they've come so far in the last 6 years. But there's my label. And the color's a little, it's not as orange or as vibrant as I was hoping. It's more of like this, which is good for gardeners, right? But it's more of a natural, or my shadows, let me see. It's more just organic color, which is not a bad thing. I was just I was envisioning a brighter, really bright orange for this, but I'm okay with this. But yeah, there they are. And here it is. It's been sitting out uncovered. So there's like this, I don't know, I don't want to call it film, but there's a little dryness to the top. But this has been days, and it's still nice and fluffy and gooey. And I don't know if it was this video I said it or another one. I'm not a huge fan of the foaming bath whip, but maybe it's the recipes I was using. This is my own formula, and I am very happy with this. So I am changing my mind about having that foaming bath whip on my shelf and using it, because I really like this, guys. So I'm really, really happy with this formula. So yeah, I guess that does make a difference, of course. But you know, I just felt like it was more of the product's fault rather than the formula's fault, and I really am very, very happy with this. So I'm keeping it. I'm gonna keep it on my shelf. It smells good too. So thank you guys so much for spending a little bit of your time with me. I do appreciate that. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye.